No, Max Puka. You see this video here, the title here. Iran threatens sanction against U.S. over treatment of black Americans. A lot of the other nations in the other parts of the world, okay, some of them are oblivious of what's going on in America. They think America is no racism and it's land of the free and home of the braves, and everybody in America is doing great and everyone is rich in America. All right, so they don't understand and they wish to go to America. But there are some people, some nations, they understand what's going on and they understand the racism that's been in her since her very inception, and it's gone nowhere. It's only in America, in America, Americans that believe there is no racism. An Iranian judicial official said the Islamic Republic is concerned about police brutality against black people in the United States, citing the murder of George Floyd. I mean, it doesn't start with George Floyd. Of course, it's just a name that they're using that went all over the internet. This stuff was happening before the internet. This stuff has been happening. And the United States government turns a blind eye. You see in the judicial system, there's a lady. She's blind. She's turning a blind eye to wickedness. And she's not. There's no justice. No justice. So they're talking about sanctions. America always talking about sanctions against Iran. And it never affects them far as them changing what they're doing. It doesn't work. They continue. And there's a reason why. So what other country is speaking out against this racism? And why is this government speaking out against racism and police brutality? Why is this? Well, if you know what the scripture says about this, you understand it. But most people don't understand. Even, people that say they know the Bible, they're in the Bible, they don't understand what it says about what's happening. They applaud it. Jeremiah 50:11 through 13, because you were glad. This is Babylon. You were glad because you rejoice. You destroyers of my heritage. We were put there to be destroyed. But they did an overkill. They killed innocents, babies, elderly. And this is what the curses said. They will have no regards for the old or the young. And when they should stop killing, they kept on killing. They're still killing. Captivity is up, they're still killing. And now the other nations will feel it. Now the world will feel this oppression. They must. Captivity is coming off of one people and it will be put on another. Because you have grown fat, that's her. Like a heifer threshing grain, just eating, consuming. She's grown fat, rich, and you belly like bulls. Your mother shall be deeply ashamed. She who bore you shall be ashamed. We know who this is. We know what birth, what we know they came from Europe into that land. We know this. So that's the mother. They have their animals as their emblems. It's on their emblems. She's the lion. Babylon is the bird, the eagle. It's all written. Behold, the least of the nations shall be a wilderness and a dry land and a desert, because the wrath of Yahuwah, she shall not be inhabited, but she shall be wholly desolate. Everyone who goes by Babylon shall be horrified and hiss at all her plagues. We know she shall be a desolation. Now, for the people that don't know, who are according to Scripture, who's Iran? Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows. This is the weapon that will hit her. The ammunition that will hit her. Make it bright. Gather the shields. Yahuwah have raised up the Ruach of the kings of the Medes. All right. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it. Because it is the vengeance of Yahuwah. What vengeance? They destroyed his heritage. They refuse to let the heritage go. They're holding tight. They won't tell the people who they are. They're using all these groups to deceive the people. They're doing this. The vengeance of his house. All right. The Medes. Who are the Medes? It's easy to find the Medes. Look them up on Wiki. You can find this. Old Persia. You see right here. Mada. Persian. Old Persian. Mada. Western, northern, and northern Iran. This is no doubt Iran. Let's click on this. What's the Aubrey here? Three Aubrey letters. Mahdi. This is Mahdi. Our people would be saying Mahdi. You know he raising up the Malik of Mahdi, the kings of Mahdi. And we see here Medes. Okay, we have to go elsewhere to find out exactly who they are. And we see here Western, Northern Iran. You can Google who are Medes today. History of Iran, of course, Persia, Medes. This is not hard for people to find out. What's in the Medes' heart? What is the Most High put on these kings? Every king that came through has been against America. Why is that? Iran is one of the only countries they can't take down. Why is that? What are they chanting? We showed this on older videos. Death to America, the kings of Iran, and the people of Iran. They've been hollering, they've been saying, shouting, protesting, death to America. Why is this? It's in their heart. Who put it there? The Father put it there. They call this is an anti-American political slogan and chant. It's used in where first? Iran, Afghanistan, Lebanon, Yemen, Iraq, Pakistan. So they've been hollering, death to America. You see here, down with America. Now they're putting it up there. They're speaking up for the Most High's people. They down with the people. We're going to put sanctions on you guys against what you're doing, basically to the Most High's people. You do know they are regular people. You do know they are people that have blood, hearts that pump just like yours, organs. They're part of his creation. And you are destroying it. They're made in his image. They are the closest thing to the image of the Almighty. And you're destroying it. And that's why he's going to destroy them. And anyone that refuses to come out of her, that's why we have to proclaim what his word says. Come out of her, my people, that you partake not of her iniquities, the wickedness that she's doing, and of her plagues. If our people that say they keep Torah, keep commandments, if they knew all of her iniquities, they wouldn't stay. But they don't know all of her iniquities. They know some of her iniquities. They know a small amount. The Most High said her iniquities have reached Shamayim. They can only see the iniquities as high as their eyes can see. Isaiah 51:23. This is what they said to this is what they said to the Most High's people. He said, this is what they telling the Most High's people. Isaiah 51:23. But I will put it into the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to you, lie down. They told these people, lie down, that we may walk over you. Lie down on the ground. Lie your body down on the ground. Lie your body down like the ground. Make your body become the ground, that we may walk on you and walk all over you. And as the street, for those who walk over. Listen, this is the bottom. And we got teachers, so-called Bible teachers in America, teaching people that we're the head and not the tail. We're above and not beneath. According to the prophets, we are beneath them. We're under their feet. Edom got his foot on our necks. You need a wake-up call. Our people need a wake-up call. When them leaders say wake up, they really don't mean wake up, because that means you're going to know that they're wicked, that they're working for Edom, and they have their foot on your necks, robbing you, plundering you. They are complicit in the plundering, along with Edom. That's why they collect tithes and offering. Our people, most of our people will, this little piece of information will go right over their head, and they will continue to get robbed. And their people, their little people with their misunderstanding, come to the channel and try to go against what they hear. I'm not collecting money. It's your leader that's robbing you and plundering you. Get out of my face. Go to your leader. Ask your leader, why are you plundering the people? Oh, well, Paul said that you have to give double honors. The elders deserve double honor. You have to give them double. You should give to those who labor in the word for you. Yeah, Paul said it, but the Father didn't say it, and that's a big difference. We don't live by every word that came from the mouth of Paul. We live by the words that come from the mouth of the Almighty. Paul didn't say, thus says the Almighty, because it didn't come from the Almighty. It came from Paul. He told us. So Iran is putting sanctions on America, and other nations to follow it. But unfortunately, America has taken down most all nations on the earth today. Belongs to Edom. Edom is the end of the world. They're not going to do what Iran did. Very few nations. You saw the ones that's chanting. Very few people will be along with the Medes, but there will be other nations along with the Medes. Sanctions to America. The righteous should applaud this. Put pressure on them. Make it known. Make it known to the world what's in your heart, because the Father put it there. And when they make it known, people gonna rise up against them. They're going to be rising up against the prophets. They're going to be rising up against the Father's word. People speak. I hear people on the internet, Christians, talking junk about Iran. I wish little old Iran would try to stand up and come fight America. They don't know scripture. They're without understanding. So we applaud Iran for this. We'll take a very big part in the Most High's plan. And when other nations get a whiff of this, they need to join in. And when the time comes, she shall be fought against and utterly destroyed, just like the Father has spoken it. And our people don't believe the word. They don't believe destruction coming there. Not while they in it. They got their fist balled up in the Most High's face, say, you won't destroy this place while I'm in it. People are wicked, and they're against him. As the message said, they have rejected him, and he has rejected them. Shalom.